All right, let's talk about something really cool. It's this quiet tech revolution, and it's all about empowering innovators all over the globe to solve the problems right in their own backyards.
So let me ask you a question. What do a bionic hand from Brazil, a soil sensor in Ghana, and a respiratory disease detector in Rwanda all have in common? I know, it totally sounds like the start of some crazy riddle, right? You've got these super different projects from completely different corners of the world.
Okay, first up, we've got this project. Their goal? To build affordable 3D printed bionic hands for people who really need them. Then there's this smart device. It's designed to give farmers really precise info about what's going on in their soil. The whole point is to save money and stop crops from getting damaged. And finally, a portable kit that can actually diagnose respiratory diseases just from someone's breath. So, what's the link here? What ties all these together? Well, the answer is this incredible field of tech called tiny machine learning, or TinyML for short. It's the powerful, invisible thread running through all of these amazing innovations. So what is TinyML exactly? Well, the easiest way to think about it is like putting a tiny, super efficient brain into everyday objects. We're literally talking about running artificial intelligence on these teeny tiny computer chips that cost just a few bucks and can run for years on a single battery. And that right there is what makes this advanced tech accessible to pretty much anyone, anywhere. But, technology is just a tool. It's nothing without the people who are actually using it. So let's meet the community that's making all of this happen. This is the TinyML4D Academic Network. It's this amazing global group of students, professors, researchers, you name it. They all get together online once a month, and it's kind of like part classroom, part workshop, and part super inspiring show and tell. Their whole mission is laser focused on one thing, helping innovators in places like Latin America, Africa, and Asia build their own solutions for their own communities. The organizer, Marcelo Rovai, really hits the nail on the head when he describes the network's whole philosophy. He says, the show is yours. It's not some boring top-down lecture. No way. It's a stage for creators to show off what they're working on, get feedback, and inspire each other. It's all about empowerment, plain and simple. So what kind of stuff are they actually sharing? Let's check out some of these incredible real-world examples. We'll start with agriculture. First, let's meet Millicent Adwoa Dixon. She's from the University of Cape Coast in Ghana, and she spotted a huge problem that local farmers were facing. How do you know exactly how much fertilizer to use? So what was her solution? A tiny ML-powered device that analyzes soil nutrients right there, on the spot. This stops farmers from wasting money on too much fertilizer, because, as she points out, using too much can actually destroy the crops. It's just a simple, brilliant fix for a really common problem. All right, staying in Ghana for a minute, we've got Barnabas Kayil. He's tackling food production using something called aquaponics. Now, this is a really cool method that basically combines fish farming with growing plants. It's super efficient, but there are some pretty big hurdles. And that's the core challenge Barnabas is going after. He's using TinyML to automate and optimize these systems, which slashes the crazy high energy and operational costs. And those costs are exactly what's made aquaponics way too expensive for a lot of farmers in Africa. Okay, so from feeding communities, let's shift gears and talk about healing them. Because the impact of TinyML and health and safety, it's just as massive. Check this out. This is the work of the Ex Machina student group down in Brazil. They're developing a bionic prosthetic hand. But honestly, their mission is about so much more than just the tech. The key thing here, the whole point, is accessibility. By combining TinyML with 3D printing, they're creating a solution that is just radically cheaper than what's out there now. And that means putting this kind of advanced assistive technology within reach for so many more people. And then over in Rwanda, there's a presenter named Samson. He's building a portable device that can actually detect respiratory diseases from a patient's breath with a bunch of gas sensors. Now, the cool part isn't just what it does, but why TinyML is the perfect tool for the job in his specific environment. Yeah, Samson lays it out perfectly. In places where the internet is unreliable, you can't just send data to the cloud for analysis. It's not going to work. Plus, when you're dealing with sensitive health data, privacy is a huge deal. TinyML solves both of those problems at once. It does all the analysis, the inferencing as they call it, right there on the device. That means you get results instantly with zero internet needed, game changer. Each one of these projects is absolutely amazing on its own, but when you kind of zoom out and look at the big picture, you realize they're all part of this much, much bigger global movement. And like Marcelo Revoy says, the network's mission is crystal clear. It's all about equipping innovators in what's often called the Global South. We're talking Latin America, Africa, Asia, giving them the tools they need to build their own solutions for their own communities. And look at the incredible variety of this work. You've got farming tools in Ghana, next-level healthcare in Brazil, fire safety systems also in Ghana, solar panel maintenance in Algeria, even wildlife conservation in Australia. This isn't just a niche thing, it's a truly global phenomenon. So at the end of the day, what the TinyML4D network really shows us is the incredible power of democratizing technology. When you take powerful tools and make them simple, cheap, and easy for anyone to get their hands on, you don't just end up with a bunch of new gadgets. No, you unleash this massive wave of grassroots innovation. And that leaves us with a really powerful question to think about. When anyone, anywhere, has the ability to build intelligent solutions, what problems, the ones we thought were impossible, are we going to solve next?